Victor, and here with a new weekly painting, and this time I'm going to do something quite different. I will show you how to integrate transfers on the paint job in the way that they look really good and they don't look like a transfer. It can be a tricky work, but if you do it in the right way, you can have a very nice looking transfer. So what we are going to do first, I'm going to just do in that case the numbers on the shoulder pads. I will put the number in that direction, and for example we can choose I will say the 11 and 10 for this guy. Okay, let's choose the 11 and 10 for these guys. We can choose, I don't know, yeah, the 11 and 10, because I need small numbers. These guys will have a smaller number. The shoulder pad is much smaller, so you need to think a little bit on the numbers that you want to put, or you use the smaller, you have the smaller size numbers for the other guys. But I think for these guys I'm going to use yeah, I'm thinking, because it's a choice. Well, it doesn't matter, I can decide later. So how we start with that, we start adding a hard coat, we start adding gloss varnish on the part where we want to apply the transfer. This is to create a nice base, and you will see is the way to avoid this aureola that appears sometimes at the border of a transfer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply, and to make it very uniform, I'm going to apply this on this full flat part of the shoulder pad. Okay, so we are going to do something like that. Of course, you want to apply the transfer before varnishing the model. Okay, so we apply hard coat here. I'm going to apply the hard coat in that side, right? And then we wait until this dries before doing any other thing. So I apply the hard coat, and now I will wait until this dries before doing the next step. Okay, so this is, and now we wait, and once this dry I will come with the next step. So once the varnish have dry, okay, you see that it's glossy. Now what we are going to do is we are going to cut the transfer from the transfer sheet, and yeah, I will use my modeling knife to do that. Okay, and in that case I want to use, I put the numbers below, the 12 and the 7. So let's take the 7 here. So carefully I will cut around the 7. Here I will put it in water. Okay, I will leave it there, and then I need the number 12. And I will put it in water. Okay, I will take this, and we will take the tools. We wet the transfer well. Okay, we'll put this here. I think this was the number 7. Okay. Yes, we are going to start place the number. So to place the number, you see that is jumping out of the transfer. We'll use my knife. Okay, and I will with the knife put it there. Then I will place a number. If it's not, you can put water here. This will help to move the number. Okay, and you place it in the right place. Okay. When you have it in the place that you want it, sorry, I was doing out of camera. So I will show you the last one. We'll move the camera a little bit like that. So once you have it in the place that you want it, I will repeat the other one. So you leave it that it's dry. I will do now the 12. So we take the transfer. We have to be careful that it's not going into my finger. Okay. These are quite small ones, but okay. You see, it's going very easily out. If you wet this correctly, it will go very easily out of the. Okay. Okay, we have the transfer there. Okay, we put it in the place that we wanted. And as I said, if this is not working, you can always put some additional water. Just check that both more or less this looks a little bit back. So we are going to put it in the same position more or less, like that. Okay, and now what we are going to do is we are going to wait until this dries, and then I will show you what are the next steps. So let's wait that this dries correctly, that the transfers are completely dry, and then we are going to do the next step. So now that the transfer have dry and the water is off, okay, you see it's glossy because we still have the gloss varnish there. We are going to do another layer of gloss varnish on top, and this will encapsulate this transfer between two layers of gloss varnish. Okay, so as usual we apply that, and we need to wait normally for the varnish when it's glossy, because I don't know when it's really dry. I wait almost until the next day. You don't need to, but I'm not in a hurry, and I prefer to really wait in that case. So we apply another layer of varnish here, and we let it dry. And now on the other one we apply another layer of varnish. Okay, and now the transfer is like encapsulated between two layers of varnish. Okay, so we wait until this dries before doing the next step. So the next step that I will do here is I'm going to apply matte varnish. Okay, I use this one that is from Coat d'Arms, but you can use any matte varnish, sorry, that you have it. Again, workshop used to have one in the past, not anymore. So I just have to look at a different brand. Okay. So I'm going to apply this. Although it's a little bit whitish, it's not a problem, it will look like transparent once it's done. So I apply the varnish on top of the area where we have applied the number. Okay. So, and I try to cover the full area, and we wait that this dries. Do the other one, and then I will show you when this has dried how it's looking like. Okay, so we'll do this, and then maybe we need to do a couple of layers depending how matte is looking like. We wait that this dries, and then I will show you how it's looking like once this is dry. So now that the varnish have dry, you see that the finishing is matte. Okay, maybe I'll need to touch a little bit here because I see that it's some bright, maybe I did not apply well the matte varnish there. So just review once it's dry, and maybe you need to do a second layer or just retouch where if you see something bright. Okay, but you see that it's looking quite well. And the last thing I will do to integrate a little bit more the numbers is I will use the blue and I will use the red, and I will add a small scratch as the numbers. So if these numbers are on this shoulder pad and they are quite weathered, they should have some missing parts, okay? So very carefully I'm going to add some just very small damages on the number. Okay. Something like that. It's okay. And then I will do the same on the other number. This is up to you. Okay. But I think it's a nice touch, and we'll make the number. You can also add some weathering if you want. I will not wash them, then will look really dark. Okay, just if, for example, we can do some one here, do one heavier here, like this. Okay, like a small scratch on the number. This will make the number look better integrated. Okay, so this is the way to apply a way to make the transfer really integrate to the paint job and not to look like just a transfer on top. So here you have, let me show you in more detail who's looking like. Sorry for that. So here you have, let's see if it's focusing. Okay, here we have one transfer. Let me see if I can go. No. Okay. So here we see. And with that I finish here the tutorial. I hope you find this tutorial interesting. It's not really painting, but it's related to the paint job on the miniatures, and I think transfer is something that we want to apply. You can see that although it looks some bright here, you will see that it's the same on the other side. So it's looking the same, both shoulder pads, one is not looking brighter than the other. So this is how they look like. I hope you find this tutorial interesting. Please leave in the comment below what do you think, and this is just a tip to put the transfer that they look really integrated to the paint job. That's all for now. As usual, thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye.